guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, I welcome you. My voice is totally off. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather and so if you hear my voice off, it's because of that. I'm talking right now and I don't sound like myself, but that's not the point. Today I was really inspired by this shirt that I have on right now. This shirt, I got it a while back from Shein, and this is like just totally fall. It's so it's pretty. I don't know, some people might think it's like, looks old-fashioned, maybe I look like a curtain or really outdated wallpaper, I don't know, but I really like it. And so I wanted to create an eye look that matches this kind of. So you can see like it has like the really pretty fall foliage, it has the orange, the yellows kind of tones, the warmer tones, but it also has like this really pretty blue like throughout the shirt. So this also reminds me of like an autumn sky. So you can just imagine like standing under a big tree, the fall foliage is like at its peak, you have the orange, the yellows, the golden tones, the browns, and then you're looking up, but behind it in the background you have that perfect baby blue sky. And so, I don't know, I got really excited. I was like, this is perfect for an eye look. So that's what we're going to be trying to create today. I am going to be dipping into a lot of different eyeshadow palettes that I have to get like those perfect tones that, you know, I have imagined. If you want to recreate this, don't feel like you need these products. You can like dig into your collection and use what you already have. So with that said, let's go ahead and begin. Base is done, so if you're ever interested in seeing what I use for my face, all products, I always list them down in the description box, as well as all these palettes I'm going to be using today. I am going to begin with like a deep orange for the inner part right here on my crease. I'm not going to blend it out too much. I want it to be more like just stamped on there. So right along here it's going to be an orange, and I found in this palette, this is the Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Thunder palette, and I think this one right here, Lunar Eclipse, is going to work for that. So I'm taking this on a pencil brush and I'm going to just take a little bit of that. So I'm going to lay it down right here. And I'm not going to go all the way in. I'm going to probably stop right here like midway. And actually I forgot how pigmented that was. I probably picked up more than I needed. That's okay. We can always take off the excess here. So I don't want it too blended, but I also don't want it to look too harsh, if that makes sense. So I just want it to be like an in-between. Like I don't want to buff it out, but I don't want it to look harsh. Lightly back and forth. Next, I do want to place like a shimmery orange. I want to leave some of that matte orange still exposed on the inner corner part. So the shimmer orange I'm going to put right around here. The closest thing I found to a shimmery orange to match this kind of deep orange it was gifted to me by a cousin of mine. So it's one of these huge ones, I think. Maybe, I'm guessing Ulta, I don't know. It could be something else, I don't know. But it has this huge side right here along with that huge side there. But I found this one down here. It's called shimmery. It's called Shimmer Tangerine. But really, I think any copper-y tone or like bronze can work for that. So it's this color right here. Again, it's like a coppery, not so much golden. It's more like a copper, it's more on the orange side. And I don't want it to be completely gold because I'm going to be putting gold right here. So again, leave some of that matte exposed on the inner part. So yeah, definitely like a copper, that orange shimmer, it's gonna work perfect. It's just a light touch right here on this part. Bring it in a little bit. And now next for that gold shimmer, which I'm going to be placing right about here. I do want it to be super pigmented, so for that I am going to be taking the Natasha Denona. And then this gold right here is going to be, I think, perfect for that. And again, it's just going to be a light touch. I want it like right there. Blend it into that orangey shade or that copper shade that we placed down earlier and bringing it out. So you want that gradient, a little bit of matte, then you have shimmer and shimmer. So this, I am creating this kind of shape. I flicked it out towards my eyebrow. It's kind of in this way because I am going to continue with shadows down here that go up. After having the crease done, I am going to be moving down to the bottom, and first I'm going to be focusing on the inner part of the bottom eyelid, and for that we are going to be using a red. I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Curly Bible palette, and in here, this shade right here, Steph, is the red I'm looking for. So really any matte red that you guys have is going to work. And this, I'm just using the same brush. It works for my tiny eyes. I'm going to start placing it like patting it here. I'm not bringing it in. I'm gonna pat it here and then out. And then to kind of help this blending situation out here, I want to use another orange. Not as deep as the first orange that we used. Definitely a lot lighter. So I found that in my Morphe 35D Desert Bouquet. This one right here, Yes I Canyon. So you can see it's a lot lighter, a lot more muted than that first orange we used. You don't want it to be too deep, but you do want to help it like right out here and on top. Why do I keep on these? This brush is really good at picking up the pigment, so I have to remember to like tap it off. But anyways, we want to just lightly dust that, and it's gonna help it look better blended. And then for this part right here, if you do want to make it look sharper, I already went in and did it, but I forgot to mention it, so I'll just go in again. I take a clean brush. This has absolutely no product on it. Maybe it's a little bit dirty, but it has no product on it. I'm going to kind of take my finger so I can make it a little bit flatter because it is a little bit more of a fluffy brush. So I'm going to make it flat. I'm going to press it against here, and anytime you want to just clean it up, I just go up like that. Again, no product, and it kind of just makes this area a little bit more sharp. If you want it to be, you know, this is a little trick I like to do. You can see here how like that gradient I was trying to achieve. The orange, the bronze, the gold, and then down here the red and the orange. And it all kind of just melts in together. At this time, if you want to like make those shimmers pop out a little bit more, you can go in and kind of like touch it up. I think I'm going to leave it just the way it is because it's actually, you can see those shimmers pop out just beautifully. So now we're getting onto the, I think the most fun part of this look. We're going to be adding the blue, the beautiful baby blue sky against the fall foliage there. Sorry, my nails are, I was supposed to paint them last night and I fell asleep. I get super distracted. We're going to add the blue, and it is going to be a blue shimmer for that. I don't get to use this blue shimmer too often, but now I have a reason to use it. So I have this Magic Mini palette by Juvia's Place inside. I mean, Juvia's Place is amazing, guys. If you haven't tried it, you're sleeping on them because they are so pretty, and all the shadows I've tried from them. I have 2 palettes, but I mean, that's enough for me to say they're awesome shadows. They're pigmented. They give you color payoff, like absolutely. This shade right here, I hope I say it right, it's Yemoja. It's the perfect baby blue shimmer. It's like that sky blue that you want for this look. This kind of blue is what we're going for. Now I am actually going to go in and trade my brush. So I was using a little pencil brush for all of the shadows so far, but now I'm going to trade it in for this is called a smudger brush, but it's kind of just like a flat brush. Maybe a concealer brush can work for that too. Just to pick up that shadow, we're gonna place it onto the eyelid. Again, I want you to see how beautiful this shade is. Oh, and so creamy, guys. I'm so excited. Do you see that? Do you see that? We're going to start right here and kind of create like that cut crease, I guess, but we're not cutting the crease. We're just placing the shadow there. And I'm only going to bring it to where that red was on the bottom and make a little blend there. I'm going to go in just with the slightest bit of that red shade again. I'm going to tap it here just because it's going to help blend in the blue. So tap a little bit of red. Take your brush again and kind of go over back and forth with this step. You don't want to add a lot of red because it can turn purple, and we don't want to do that. We just want it to be a pretty blend. So I think I'm going to leave it right there. What do you guys think? Is it, does it make sense now? Does it look like an autumn sky? Please tell me yes. Please. Please. And of course, we cannot go without something on the inner corner. I'm just going to go very, very lightly because I don't want to take away from the shadow that we just worked on. I'm going to take just a champagne gold color and kind of dot it there. Again, I don't want to bring it up. Usually I bring it up this way. I'm not going to do that this time because we have that orange there. So I'm just going to place it here, a little bit on the bottom maybe. That'll look pretty. Okay, just so that our eyes open up there in the inner corner. That to me makes a huge difference. So make sure to add a little bit there. I'm surprised I didn't add my wing because you guys know I love it, but this look is, I don't feel it needs it. So I just added mascara. And then for lips, we're going to go ahead and just keep it very simple. We're going to keep it nude. Again, the focus is on the eyes. And so first I'm going to go in with my NYX lip liner. This is in the shade Sugar Glass. And right on top of that, I'm taking the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline. this video, guys. I thank you so much for watching. I have to tell you, this has to be one of my most favorite looks that I've done in a really long time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. It came out, I think, exactly how I wanted to, or even better than I expected. So I'm really, really happy. I hope you guys give it a try. It's very, very pretty for fall, for autumn. Very, very fun. It's something very different than what I usually do. Like, and I love how it matches the shirt. Thank you for the inspiration. Even though I look like a curtain, it's okay, or a tablecloth. I don't mind it. Also, don't forget to subscribe down below if you're not yet. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!